Like, you're saying, first off, it was in the last server too. Second, I don't actually condone rape. It is terrible and will never support it. This is simply for art and for the blank on of first stuff. And then she's like, just remove it. Like, you see how bad that sounds? And I have people in here like worried about you. You're not on the server for like a couple of days. I know you're just trying to like get away from all the drama and shit. But like, come on. Like, your attitude is so poor. That's what I'm saying. Your mindset and attitude is just sad. Like, I'm here trying to help you. I'm not over here trying to bash you. I'm trying to help you because you got a wrong mindset. You need to fix your mindset. Like, you need to really understand. Like, there's people in here, like, looking for you, bro. There are people in here looking for you. Like, they're looking for you, my guy. Like, they were literally looking for you. If I go in here and vent, like, they're literally looking for you. Like, my friend, like, what happened was somebody keeps doing shit to him, I guess, making him mad. And, like, they're just saying shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they're telling him to settle down, which is the right thing to do, which I feel is the right thing to do too. And then they want to mute him, right? Instead of just leaving him alone, right? See, they're saying it's a bit of an issue on both sides of the spectrum there. Like, stop saying that. Like, stop saying that shit. Stop saying it's a bit of an issue on both sides of a spectrum. Stop saying that. You know how bad that sounds? You basically said it doesn't matter what level of fucking you basically said a person with Asperger's, no matter what level of fucking level they're at, you fucking just said that basically doesn't matter what level they're at, that they're just bad. You literally just said that anybody on any end of any spectrum is bad. Period. You didn't say nothing encouraging. You didn't say anything positive. You didn't say, "Oh well, he could do better and overcome his faults and overcome his, you know, his his spectrum and his problems that he has problems with." um you didn't say nothing like that. You just said it's an issue on both sides. You know how bad that makes us look. You know how bad that makes anybody, all the people that have Asperger's or have problems like that have actual mental issues, that makes us look really bad, bro. And this is what I don't understand. Like, people don't have anything positive to say. They want to say something that's just super negative. And this is what I don't get at all. And I understand because this person's getting PTSD. You need to understand that people have this type of this type of sorry, cuz in my last video I said a lot of bad words. I didn't mean to, but anyway, you got to understand that, you know, a lot of people in servers could have, mental issues. You got to really think of that. If you're so unselfish to not realize that people have problems, and some people really can't deal with them and take medicine for their shit, for their problems, you know, that's them trying to, let them overcome it, you know. And this is just what I don't understand. Like, I feel like more people are pressuring us for having these mental issues, and I'm just not having it. I'm just not having it. I'm not having it to where you literally pressuring people that have all these problems. And you know what even gets me more mad? It gets me more mad when, these people use their problems as a way to like get what they want. And this is wrong. It's just wrong. And this person is not doing that. This person literally feels hurt from it. Like he doesn't understand. His mind is thinking differently, you know. And see, it's just sad at this point. It's just sad at this point, and I don't get it at all. I just don't. I don't get it at all. It's just sad at this point. It's just sad at this point. Okay, like I'm just done. I'm just done at this point. I'm trying to like help people understand their shit. It's bad. It's just bad. If this person doesn't understand what they're doing is bad for the community, and instead of talking to the mods here and trying to actually congregate and figure out what to do, I almost feel like that she has power and thinks that she could do whatever she wants, basically. Because that's what you're undoubtedly doing when you allow yourself to have power because you basically own the server, but you're not telling nobody about it, but then hiding. Like we want to know. We want to know like what's going on because we're worried about you as much as like it. That's just a normal thing. Like if we haven't seen somebody for like a while, we're worried about somebody. You know, we're just worried about somebody. Okay, and it's just sad. See what I'm saying? See, they said it yesterday at 3:11 p.m. See, left and been offline for a few days. Like, you see what I'm saying? I know, I understand that in order to get rid of the situation, you try to leave it for a couple of days and then try to come back. But this is what I don't understand. Like, you're saying the most unforgivable shit. It's you're trying to like it's like an almost like a deflect at this point. That's how I see it. That's how I see this shit. I see the way that she worded this shit cuz she's going to say it's in the last server too. Yeah, but come on, like for real, it wasn't they didn't put that in the last server. You can't say that. I basically got left the server cuz of having, a inappropriate profile picture. Like is that picture gonna really like ruin somebody's life? Like come on, is that really gonna ruin somebody's life? Like I understand that also could pertain to minors, but like for real, like that's the least of the worries. Like most people at a young age don't even care. At that point it's just a picture, right? It's not like I'm sending you actual shit to you, you know what I'm saying? But it's a picture. They see it though. So, some kids don't think about that shit and don't mind that shit because like they're not, their soulful eyes are like looking at that shit. So I guess I understand that part of the shit. But then why would you say that that's in the last server too? Like, come on, it's not in the last server. You didn't say it wasn't that you put non-con. If you just put non-con, it probably would have been fine. But it was the way you worded it when you were like explaining the shit. It's what makes no sense to me. It's how your mindset is. That's what I'm worried about. A lot of people were worried about you because you left the server for a couple of days, and for the fact that you're here and you thought of that shit. It's scary to me that you're thinking that way. Like what is that? What I don't understand is you don't have a basis of your community and how they think, and then the way that you think doesn't line up with how this other person thinks. how other people in your community think. You need to understand that what you do affects everybody else. It's just that I'm tired of it, and I'm the only person here actually saying something about what you're doing because I don't like what you're doing. It's unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. You're just literally doing shit because you feel like that's right to do. Instead of telling your community what's going on and trying to deal something yourself because you have power and you think that you can do whatever you want. That's not fair. How does that work? How does that work? If our president decided to make any rules without having it go over through a system and be checked by us the people, what's the point? You see what I'm saying? Without the people, there is no rational thought process behind what you're doing. It will just be spontaneous and radical because there's no importance to to what's being put forward. And that's basically how you're doing this. You're so radical and aspiratic. It's like it's trash. Like, I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, you're gonna change the rules to try and fit your own needs. Like, I looked at your rules. Your rules are okay. Like, there's nothing in there that's like weird. But like, you need to understand that the community. Yeah, you need to talk to your community more. Like, we are the. You know what I'm saying? America says we are the people. That's the thing. We are the people. Like, when we vote, we are the deciding factor of what gets put in place, what the rules are, what say if the rules are. The majority wins. You see what I'm saying? And if the majority of the people in your server are doing shit, then you need to literally say you're sorry for what I did, and I'm actually going to be better next time. But I don't think you can, because you want to blame it on other servers when I clearly am talking about your server. First of all, I'm talking about your server. And second of all, you're saying you don't support it. How do you not support it? The other person literally said in their I can literally go back to their like whole entire I can literally go back to like their whole entire shit. Like, they literally said she's not my friend when she endorses that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're undeniably endorsing it, right? So if you're endorsing it, because this is what she said. She said you're not my friend when she endorses it. You see what I'm saying? When you endorse something, that means you're putting it in front of everybody. But it's like billboards. That's what you're basically doing. It's like a billboard. So if you're not gonna talk to any of the community people because you think you have power, and you're just gonna like, when something doesn't go your way, you're gonna mute somebody because it's gonna start drama. Instead of doing that, you could have just talked to the people. You could have just talked to us. We're in your community. We are the people. You could have just talked to us, and we would have fixed it. We would have fixed it. You wouldn't have to, put all your aggression onto one person because you think, quote unquote, you think that's the right thing to do, and you feel a certain way. I don't care how you feel. You should do what's right for us. And you're not. You feel like once you're in the moment that it's all about me and the person's directing everything at me. No, he wasn't directing anything at you. He was trying to express his concerns towards something that was going on because somebody was being mean to him. You see what I'm saying? And this is how it turns into a lot of aggression at this point. Like, I didn't want to have to make another video, but I have to because it's just sad. You need to just change your mind, okay? Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of the way that you treat people. I'm tired of just the way you act. I'm tired of the way that you spoke to me. I'm very mad at this point. I am very, 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 very mad at you at this point. I want everyone to know how very unapologetic you were just for saying this. It's sad. It's very sad that you said this yesterday, and I just can't you need to be sincere. Say sorry to not just me, to your community. Say sorry to the community, okay? It's not my fault. You failed everyone. You made the server. You're the leader. They're following you basically. They have their own radical decisions to make themselves. They don't want to follow you because you making bad choices. It's just people don't want to come out and say it to your face because then you're gonna feel ashamed and then you're gonna try and hide again. See what I'm saying? This is why I hate people, and I don't and this is what I'm saying. Like your online actions actually manifest into like the real world, and you just automatically like start basing it as like your real actions show. Your real actions show. I don't care that people say, online people act different than in real life people. I believe that the way you act in real life is the way you're going to act online, and it's just sad because I feel like you're actually going to do that type of stuff because you're thinking that way. So if somebody's going to treat you in a real life situation, how are you going to handle that situation? Not much differently than you are online because you thought of that shit. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. It's not about I'm talking about now her mindset, the way she thinks, connected to how she is treating everyone on the server. Like I know it's just one person, but then she's trying to deflect the blame off of what she's doing by saying some other server had it too. Like you can't do that. You can't deflect the blame onto somebody else. That's not how that works. I'm sorry to say you cannot do that. That shit is like trash. It's like it's like it's like when you don't like conflict. I'm gonna just say that straight up. You just don't like conflict. It hurts you. Maybe because something in your life undoubtedly like hurt you, and you can't. You're not grown enough to handle it. You're not grown enough to handle it in a way that diffuses the situation. You're just not. I'm sorry to say it. I'm just sorry to say it. You're just not. I just really want you to say sorry. I really just want you to say sorry, okay? I really do.